Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Ryan Saplin here, Fat Loss Strength Coach, coming to you today with a video on squatting, a quick squat tip to help you squat better. A lot of us as coaches, as personal trainers, have a tendency to overcorrect people by basically getting people to stick their butt back and sit down. And really, when you're actually starting to get proficient and you've been squatting for a while, you actually have to have more forward knee movement. And a lot of the reason why we will excessively stick our butt back and lean more forward is due to balance and ankle mobility. And then motor control is actually the biggest problem, but we're just going to keep it fairly simple for this video, is understanding that your butt's coming back, you're leaning forward, and you're basically putting all your balance back here. Why are you doing that? Because it gives you more balance. And to have your body go this way and go straight down is hard, especially if you have restriction in the ankle. So one cue when you're lifting heavy weight, is simply to focus on pushing your knees more forward. And what I'm noticing is that it's easier. It's easier it's harder for my legs, but easier on my back. Because what's happening when I squat is I sit back and I'm probably in this position in the squat at some point where I have too much lack of leverage. My hips are too far away from the midline of the bar, and I'm having basically this torque on my spine or my torso having to work too hard. Not a big problem when there's not a lot of weight, but when the weight starts to get above my body weight, then I start to run into some problems. So really what you're trying to do when you're trying to squat, you're trying to keep the bar, imagine on my back, and have it go straight down. And I'm going to just demonstrate that to you. Because what I've been doing, because I'm squatting here, right, and what I've been noticing is, I haven't squatted in a while, but what I'm noticing is that when I sit back and I squat, and after I stand up, I feel my feet rock back. And I'm thinking to myself, that can't be good, So why am I rocking back? I was thinking it might be the garage because there's a small slant, but there's really more than that, because even without the slant, I still do that, I still do that. So I'm trying to use my big toe to kind of grab the ground a little bit harder, and it's not working. Why? Because I'm losing my balance. I can't use my big toe to maintain the balance. So what I have to do instead, as I lower myself into the bottom of the hole, I'm going to focus on pushing my knees more forward. Now, that's a little bit hard it's a small nuance, and nothing you're going to really notice a whole lot as far as visually watching someone, but it's definitely something you can feel. So let's go see. I do this set like in real time as I make this video, and then I can kind of give you some feedback. Because every time I do a set, I'm like, wow, I learned something new. And then it's like, damn, I wish I recorded it. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could say something. And like, damn, I'm going to say this in the next video, but then that video never makes it. I never make it because I'm at the gym usually. So let's try this out. See if I can come up with some epiphanies of some kind. It's 245 on the bar. So nothing crazy, nothing impressive. That was freaking cool. And let me tell you why it was cool. Because previously my feet were a little wider. This time my feet were a little closer. And I always try my best to keep my feet super straight, like this, every time I squat, and then I end up having to shift around. So what I did this time is I brought my heels in just a tiny bit and turned my feet out. And I found for me, that's a little bit better, because then when I start to go into the hole, I have more balance with knees forward, In some ways, this is a little bit of a fault, because there's a moment in time where the knee is a little too close over the big toe, where I should have it more towards the middle toes, or at least on the inside of the big toe from going down. That's just a reference point. A lot of the feet turning out really has a lot to do with ankle mobility. So my right foot will turn out more because my right ankle is tighter. And when my right foot turns out, I'll shift to the left. I'm not sure if you can really see that on camera because it's such a small nuance. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that squat tip. Leave a comment if you have an experience similar to mine, or just share one, because I think that's these little nuances count, and people don't talk about them because they're so small. Anyways, thanks for watching. Click like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And if you want to sign up and get emails from me, I write a daily email newsletter. There'll be a link up here somewhere or down in the description if you're mobile. And I can help you out and maybe help you get to the next level of your goals. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next video.